We need to allow the individual who is living with a service-related illness or injury to determine the form of compensation that works best for them and their families.
It's part of a major overhaul that the government says will give veterans another $3.6 billion altogether. That breaks down to a maximum benefit per person of up to $2,650 a month. The government will focus that money on the veterans facing the most difficulties. But as the CBC's Marie Brewster tells us, it's not clear whether all veterans will actually be better off under this new plan.
A quiet, ordinary day for Aaron Bedard in Vancouver. His life has not always been so quiet nor ordinary. He was a combat engineer in Afghanistan in 2006, just when the heavy fighting kicked off. The war followed him home, where a different kind of battle was waiting.
When I came home from Afghanistan, my mental health issues and traumatic brain injury made it very difficult to function.
Thousands of other Canadian ex-soldiers were also struggling and fighting. They were fighting a bureaucracy that had taken away lifetime pensions for wounds and replaced them with lump sum payouts, dismantling a system that had stood since the First World War. For many Afghan veterans, it created financial uncertainty.
I went through a bit of a nervous breakdown in 2013, and I almost lost my wife and my home, and had a really tough time.
We will reinstate lifelong pensions and increase their value in line with the obligation we have made to those injured in the line of duty.
The fine print of that 2015 Liberal campaign promise pledged to give ex-soldiers the option of a lifelong pension or a one-time lump sum. Today's bottom line for most veterans: would this overhaul put all troops back on the same footing?
No. No, I cannot guarantee that. Each will be individually assessed. Any veteran receiving funding under the new Veterans Charter will not be receiving less.
Bedard isn't the kind of veteran who will necessarily be affected by today's changes. They're aimed at the most severely injured, who make up only 12% of disabled veterans. They could end up equal or a little better off. For those with moderate injuries, like Bedard and the vast majority of ex-soldiers, it's unclear how they will fare.
I feel betrayed because I helped get this government elected. I helped them design their mandate.
The changes don't take effect until April 2019. Marie Brewster, CBC News, Ottawa.